heroes rise with ancient fury in their eyes. Battles fought on bloodstained ground, echoes scream the only sound. With each victory a spark of hope, through the twilight they will cope. Darkness falls but never wins, light reborn when night begins. When night begins, it begins. Light begins. With each victory a spark of hope, through the twilight they will cope. Darkness falls but never wins, light reborn when night begins. Evil lingers, shadows creep, demons stirred from restless sleep. Nephilim stand their ground each time, waging war through ages line. Yeah. In the shadows where the legends grow, destiny calls but it's a heavy load. Paragon Glyphs in the caverns cold, map your points, let your power unfold. Every choice a warrior's pledge, from the skill trees to the battle edge. Mighty numbers we forge with might, in the heart of the endgame we unite. Oh, the points we see.
Hello.
Dungeons, dark and mountains,
And
champion rise with strength restored.
hi.
In the endgame we become adored.
Done. Alright, I wasn't doing last stream and my flimflams crashed. I just want to finish up leveling up here and want to try out this next glyph. Maybe I'll level up while trying out the glyph. Huh? Sounds like a plan.
People. I'm not fond of people.
On the. Alright. They were just booking that last thing. Going so fast, you know? Fast. Okay, I saw the stuff here. Great. And let's do one more. One more layer, or sorry, one more pit. Good. Boom. Boom. Hey. Let's activate the flims. Hi. Let's rock this joint. What do you say? Yes. Yes. That freezy action is just awesome. So good. Yes, sir. All of the damage in the world. Pow zoom to the moon. Whee! Lucky hit chance of awesomeness. We're just getting it. 3 billion damage. Look at that. 3.4. It works out sometimes. You take the low road, I'll take the high road. $2 billion. Whee! Together. Oh, nice. I do feel like I'm helping. I feel like I'm helping. With items. Menagerist. Callan, Fulminate. Exploit Wildfire. It took too long to leave. Tell you what. I have to get to 272. Explosions. Right there. Amazing. I want to catch up to the blue. Where are you going? Why are you running? Over here. Oh, that's them. Just a few more, probably. You know? Like 4 more or something. Gotta get the shrine. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Oh, yeah. And there you go. Heck yeah. Wow. And there you go. Right there. Can you imagine? Wildfire. Yep, just a bit more. And then I'll do some experimentation. First, I want to see what's up with this current damage situation. Sometimes I'm getting billions. Not quite sure how it's spooled up. I have a bunch of stacking damage sources. So forth and so on. Stacks of supremacy after my ultimate and full stacks of resolve. That's what's doing it. There we go. This is the way. This is the way. And go. Gotta pull them on in. Endgame Diablo 4. Woohoo! Which way'd you go? Everywhere, all around us, at the same time. I heard a sound effect. Not quite sure what it was. Artillery! Thank you. And that's it. Now I gotta catch up to the end. Couple more rotations. Good to go. Ugh. So many items all at once. Come on. I'll catch up. I'm catching up. All this stuff. There you go. We have to meet together. Together. I got those frostburn gloves on, you know. They're just too good. You catch up. The way. This is the way. Wow. There you go. Before I had Eagle as my main Spirit Hall passive, and it would erupt even more feathers whenever I would evade. But then I swapped it over to Jaguar for the big damage burst every 15 hits. Woohoo! Yes, sir. And then once I'm done with this, probably after this next one, I'll look at my glyphs. Then kill the shed. Yay, I did it. All done. Mission complete. And I'm full of Opals too. Well, I guess I'm done with that. True 72. I'll leave the party. Ooh, no thank you. I don't gotta say thank you. Not right now. Alright. Sell this. And... Whoopsie. Whatever. I think I'll just take everything from the vendor here and turn it into supplies. Easier. Single button. Keys. Okay, so now what I'm about to do. This is the end of my streaming day. I was live several times earlier, but I crashed a bunch. Oh no. It happens with this game. Every so often. I'm gonna put away everything, make sure I'm all tidy. You know? And destroy these extra sigils. Already have enough. There it is. Go for the one. And I have a point. Oh wait, let's go on down to kill the shot for the test dummy. And I want to see if I can pull off some big numbers here. During that fight back there, I was doing a whole lot of damage. Oh no. Every so often, not all the time. Every so often. The training room in here. This. And dummy attacks, physical. I jumped twice. $281. 512. 1.6 billion. Weird how it all works. Alright, that's settled. And now... Okay. Critical strike damage. Versus what? Ooh-wee. Incarnate skill damage. Incarnate. Okay. See, when I'm out there in the field, the incarnate passive is active the whole time. I'll see in just a second. Okay. Alright. Okay, now let me look at this again. Okay, dealing damage with my gorilla, jaguar, or centipede skills increases all damage I deal. Do I have a centipede skill though? I don't think I do. Dealing damage with. Okay, so I'll have to swap out my main attack for gorilla. Or centipede. I think centipede. Yeah, so centipede. Yeah. And that'll take care of everything. Maybe. Let's just see what happens here. But I don't really want it here. Okay, more damage to elites, more damage to elites. That's a whole lot. That is actually a lot of damage. That's way more damage. What? Oh my gosh. Smart move, buddy. Wow. I gained 81% damage. And more, and more, and more. Wow. But then... hold on. Oh, and it doesn't have to be boosted. It's just bare minimum. You just have to meet the requirements. So, I'm gonna pull some back here. Yeah, right there. You just gotta meet the requirement. That's it. Done. Now I have some extra points here. And this is the gorilla damage. That's important. And the poison stuff. Yep, and over here. Jaguar. Poison. Right there. Yep. Gorilla, gorilla. 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 That's pretty good. And resist all. And healing. Raw movement speed. Fire resistance. Dodge chance. Raw. Strength. Strength. Max life. And I probably don't need that lightning node. Okay, over here. Are there any more strength nodes over here? Really far away. Just one more. So, not really worth it. Go over here for the poison. Yes. Oh. Pow. There's one. And then boom, there's two. Alright, so I should be doing more damage. Maybe. I think. So then, I want to swap out my basic attack for the poison thing. The third attack spreads the poison. I don't need that. I gain vigor per second. I don't need that either. I just need the basic attack. Just 1 point. Just 1 point. I'll find it. I'm using a glaive for that lucky hit chance. Damage reduction. Alright, here we go. 1 point. Boom. See? So now, I should see some sort of effect here. Okay, I can't see the bonuses. I can't see it. Okay. It says gain 4% increased damage per spirit. Well, it's just 16%. And it's all stacked up. Yes. 1 point. A billion. Menagerist. 1.2 billion. Woo-wee, millions. Alright, well, that's cool. But I think it's slightly better. It's a huge raw chunk of damage right there. You know? Just now. And it's cheaper. It doesn't cost you any extra points to boost it up. Yeah, and have just exactly the right amount. Just boosting up these magic nodes. So powerful. More damage to elites by a lot. Oh my gosh. It should be pretty good. It should be pretty good. My life is, however, lower now. However, my life is now, well, 11,000. Well, there it is. There you go. So maybe I should spam the basic attack right after the ultimate. $1.5 billion. Alright, let's go reactivate my incense. And my elixir. 200,000 attack power. Let's get some movement here. Supposed to increase my damage. Away. Okay. Oh, 300,000. I see. $1.6 billion. If I do just spacebar, that's worth millions. And that's almost $1 billion. Let's see, my ultimate alone is worth how much? Okay. Let's use basic and core alone. Not enough. So this. This. And then this. Those storm feathers. Yep. It's right there, and I'm looking at this buff. Let's see if I never pressed my basic attack. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Hold on. Never mind. I thought I didn't have to do that. I thought I didn't have to activate the centipede ability. It's just a pretty long cooldown time before I have to reactivate another jab of the poison. It's definitely not all the time. For the basic attack, I'm looking at this special ability down here for 16% more damage. Okay, so now let's go try this out. I swapped out the glyph. I think this is better. I think. Even though I lost a chunk of critical damage, I used to have almost 1,000 or over 1,000. And I lost the extra damage boost from the poison. Back there. I have a vulnerable damage gem here. My critical damage is now 439. It was 1,000. Oh no. Let's just see. I'm gonna head out there into the wild. Right into the wild, right here. And complete a Tree of Whispers. And see how it feels. Doing this does save points to put it in other spots because it doesn't require all the other activation points. You know. We'll see. We'll see. I think this also jabs. I think it also lunges towards the enemy. Toward the enemy. Maybe. Maybe. So because I lost a chunk and I gained a chunk, I think I might re-roll. I lost a chunk of critical damage from my rings because I re-rolled them, I think. Maybe. I brought it back from some category because I felt like I had a bit much compared to everything else. So I can roll something back from raw damage to critical damage. Maybe. As long as I maintain these. Uh-oh. 4 stacks. Wow. Just gotta maintain the buff. That's all we gotta do. Cool down. So we gotta get these Lacuni. All the Lacuni in the world. I don't know if it's better or worse until I get into the pit. Yep. So I think I will take off that diamond on my weapon and add an emerald or something. I have it for extra ultimate damage. I don't know if that's what's really killing them though. Everything else is killing them. Yep, gotta get that critical damage back up. Now I can swap out something else for that glyph. I have it where I'm increasing the effectiveness of the storm feathers. Seems to help. Now I have way more elite damage. I think it's pretty important that I have that perk down there. But this would also work with a different weapon. You know? Oh boy. There's that other weapon, you know, that people have, that rod. And it gives you extra damage if you rotate through your different spirits, kind of like what I'm doing with this Menagerous Glyph. I don't know where it is. I'm looking for this body. There it is. Yeah. Pow. And done. And then we go around the bend. Spirit Bloom. him down. Pow. Right across the way. Alright. I'm gonna go up and around over here. I'm just testing out the situation. I think it's better. Can't really tell just yet. I do miss that big old chunk of critical damage. I'll see about buffing up a gem right now. Buff out this diamond for something else. I mean, this works just fine. The glaive gives me lucky hit chance and everything. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just going to clean up everything and I'll swap out this gem. I'll do it right now. Go make a bunch of gems. A whole stock. Down to 800 million. Remember, I was trying to be over 500 million, and now I'm well over that. Hit rock bottom again. Thank you very much. And now we want a nice chunk of critical strike damage and that vulnerable damage. And I have life rolled into this, but I can probably re-roll that. Because I have enough right now. Yeah. Let's find out what the threshold is. Head on back down to Karagar, and I'll re-roll one of these lifelines and hope for vulnerable damage or critical strike damage. Go for critical strike damage because I lost it. Yep. Gotta see what I need. Let's reroll.
Wonders of sanctuary at your fingertips. How may I help you?
Raw damage. Life. Okay, here we go. This one could be a bunch of stuff. Portable damage. No. Hey, 79.9% critical strike damage. It's almost perfect. Keep on going a bit further. It can be up to 85%. Oh, a bit further. Oh, my sweet money. Okay, that's it for now. One more time. One more time. One more time. Hey there, Dean. Okay, that's it. Alright, and yep. What else we got? We have a big old chunk of armor, raw damage, barrier generation, armor. Alright. And now my critical strike damage is 699. That's better. That's better. Yeah. That's better than what it was before. And what's my vulnerable damage? 430, 463. That's fine.
My magics await your return.
And on tempering, I gave it vulnerable damage, and then raw damage, and chance to restore a primary resource. Sure. Vortex size, raw damage. And yeah, that's about it right now. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let's put everything away. I'm sort of ending the stream. Hey everybody. Had a very productive day. Leveled up twice. I got like 3 or 4 mythics and I worked with them, broke down my I crafted new stuff with the blacksmith system and I broke it down. And I made a new chest and masterworked it. Same thing that I had before, but this one has better health on it. And I think once I use this, let's just find out. Once I'm out here in the field and I start fighting, I should have close to 10,000 health. I don't need that. It's like a luxury. For now. And I need a better ring in general. Raw damage, vulnerable damage, main stat. Main stat. Blah blah blah. Here we go. I'm gonna go out here and see what the yeah. Gotta wait a second. Gotta wait 5 seconds for my cooldown on my evade. And now, it's self-sustaining. Starting off with nothing. There we go. I gave myself a bunch of critical damage just now. Yes, sir. Do a backflip on him. Much better. And then okay. See what happens. This might work. Oh yes, I wanted to see what my life was like. Okay, we're at 9.4 thousand. Not bad. Well, my incense wore off. And my elixir is still active. There we go. So, yep, my armor is good. I'm at 9.4 thousand life. That's not bad. Oh boy. Then what? What? I guess I'm done now. I've leveled up to 72, or sorry, 272. And swapped out my glyph. Swapped out my basic attack. Yep. My critical strike chance increases per evade. I was just messing around there. Oh, just messing around. Not really. Let me go down here to my favorite spot just for a moment and do a little roundabout sweep, and then I'll be done for the day. The stream crashed a bunch of times. Made a lot of progress. Off and on. Did all the major tasks. I'm not going to waste an opal right now. Got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Halloween situation. I'm not quite sure what time it starts. Yes, sir. Take them down. More and more. I think I'm doing more damage. I should be. Maybe. I'm wondering, what if I got rid of that storm feather effectiveness thing? I think I'll be fine. What if I got rid of this one? Well, 15% extra damage after collecting the storm feathers, more lightning damage, but I do have critical strike damage. This is also dexterity. Let me check it out. Let me swap this out for a second. If I swap out this guy for this guy for extra critical strike damage, and now the feathers aren't as effective, and it takes like 4 jumps. It's a major issue. It'll be fine as long as I utilize these other skills. Now I wonder what my critical strike damage is. Coral storm feather effectiveness, or whatever the heck it is. Before I needed Hunter up because it would save my life. So I'm doing less lightning damage. That's fine. Alright. Just testing some stuff out. Compare it with like damage with barrier or something. I can compare and contrast the positions of these things. The optimal position. Million. Already frozen. Oh, I ran out of charge. It's amazing. Oh, the Storm Feather effectiveness in general. It was also resetting my evade cooldown quite a bit as well. It affected multiple categories. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, I think this other thing is better. Yep. Jagged plume. Better. Plus movement speed, overall damage. Yep. A lot smoother. Yes. Way better. This is infinite jumping. So much faster, as you can tell. I don't even know. The true test would be on a boss or something. No, I think I was doing billions, wasn't I? I think I was. I was just practicing here. Experimenting. I think it's time to go. I think it's time to go. Lots of experimenting to be had. Okay. Caravan under siege. This would be the last thing I do. Last thing I do. I do have these stacks of Flim Flam, don't I? I'll make sure to use it correctly. It's Ravager. As long as I keep killing things, it keeps building back up. Yes, sir. Cool. Get that critical strike chance going. Yeah. Well then, I think I'm good to go now. For next time. I'll end it with the cellar. Yep. Maybe. maybe. What I had before was probably pretty good. You know? Probably pretty good. Okay. Here we go. Okay, tomorrow there's some sort of Halloween situation going on. Thank you for watching. Did a lot. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Assess one more time. So, poison damage, explosion. That one's kind of iffy. It's kind of iffy, but we'll see. I think it's working. Colossal thing for the gorilla damage and more damage per stack of resolve. We'll see. Maybe I can swap out that one for fitness for the critical strike damage. And skills that critically strike generate more vigor, more critical strike damage. Hone thing, jaguar, that's good. Jagged plume, I need that for the flow. This menagerist, I just activated. Check out my incarnate skills. Yep. I don't know. Menagerist. Go back to fitness for a bit. And I'll think about it. Still thinking about it, because I know this works. And it needs more. With 135%. Yeah. This also had a ton of extra elite damage. Maybe if I'm fighting a boss or something. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe the gorilla situation. But it's dexterity, not strength. Ah, this increases critical strike damage and so forth. Pull this back. Oh yeah, this one doesn't need anything. In addition. Just dexterity. And right there. Done. That's it. So all this critical strike damage stuff gets boosted. The damage with the barrier boosted. So that's a lot more, I think. 81% damage with the barrier. Now, incarnate damage, whatever. Took off the gorilla thing. And I can put these points back over here for more damage with the barrier. Or sorry, more strike damage. Yep. Even more. That's right. I can lower my life a bit as well. I'm gonna temporarily lower my life, and then, you know, I can always fill it back in. That's a whole lot more. So now, we'll try this out. Which means I don't need this poison thing anymore. Let's swap it back over. Save a skill point. And we want... right here. No, right here. More damage to the enemy. Life on kill. Whatever my core ability is. For now. For some other passive. There you go. Whatever. Okay, so where am I? Let me go up ahead and test this out for a second. Down to 6,000. There might be more. I have a barrier, so I have increased damage with the barrier, which is more than that measly 20%. Yeah. This is better because the other thing was giving me, what, 20% damage increase total, 2% damage per stack of resolve, 10 stacks, you know. This is giving me 81% damage. Yeah. Plus critical strike damage, so it's better. It's just my core ability is worse. However, and I have 12% less damage to close enemies. This might be better. Well, so maybe I should add another vulnerable damage gem as opposed to critical, because right now my critical damage is really high. 1.5 thousand. Yeah, so I'm gonna swap out that line. So let's go back, and I'm gonna try to reroll that ring or something to get myself vulnerable as opposed to critical. Then swap out this gem, because I like to be parked at 1,000% critical damage, and then bring up the vulnerable. Bring up the vulnerable. Where are we? Damage over time. There it is. Vulnerable. Bit more. At 73. So expensive. 2.7 million per right now. Oh, 81.6. Done. It's also costing 30 of these materials and so forth. So 81.6. That's pretty good. And then, swap out this gem. Double vulnerable damage. Yeah. Now my vulnerable damage is at 691. My critical strike is at 1300, so that's better. That's better. Gotta have these different stacks, you know? Now let me go back out there. Oh god, no. There we go. Alrighty then, let's go over here to the Helltide. My life is a bit lower, but we can get more of that with a bunch of levels. Now I just want to check some stuff out. I'm not really playing. I'm just checking out my damage. It feels a little bit better. Goes. Pretty smooth. As it should be. Now, additional points will further reduce my cooldown. Further points placed into that eagle feather situation. And it's the lightning damage as well. Oh, whoops. There's nothing on my hotbar. Alright, I think I'm done now. Yes, sir. I might as well complete this Tree of Whisper situation. You know, I might as well. Cool, so I took off the gorilla thing. I took off the gorilla thing. Now I am stronger. Ew. I found a better spot for that new glyph. I increased my critical strike and vulnerable damage as well. Lowered my life a little bit. Right now, in the middle of combat. 1 second. It's at 6.7. It goes up to 8,000 health. That's not too bad. not too bad. Yep. Quick config. Get these plants going. I'm almost done with the stream now, people. Alright, I'll be live in the morning or whatever. Super early afternoon. Yes, sir. Goodbye. The harbingers of pain. There's some other enemy I have to take care of around the bend. Finish the harbingers. I don't know. Okay. I guess I'll do this. Nice. That was a test of my defense. I stood there on purpose. Okay, I'm almost done with the stream. I'm just gonna do this tree of wisp or the Blood Maiden. Gonna hop across for a second. Yes, sir. Yeah, buddy. Make sure this thing is going. Is it always popping? I think so. I think it always is active and ready. Hellborn. No. Oh. You don't want her resetting. You know. Sweet. Watch out for that little fire edge there. Okay, yeah. Once the enemy gets vulnerable, I do way more damage. All of a sudden. Okay, let me hurry up and open up a few boxes. That was a test to see. Okay, just one more box. And then the stream will be over once I go down to the Tree of Whispers. Yeah, I lowered my life again, I know. It'll be okay. If I do the Dark Citadel, I'll just get tanky again. Besides that, it's okay. All done. $182. And now it's over. Okay, well that's all good to go. Yep. All this experimentation. I think it's better now than before. Yep. Better now than before. That's right. Let me check this one more time. Ah, we can go back down. That's better. Yeah. Yeah. Now. That's when I'll be. Okay, 9.2. Life. 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 Right there. Alright, let's pull back this extra poison damage. Poison. 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 Right? Life, 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 and life. Okay, now we're at 8.8, and now 10. Yay! Done. I'm exactly where I need to be. Enough life to have 10,000, or enough life allocated to have 10,000 when my buffs are active. That's what I want. I gave myself a couple thousand just now. I feel like that's the threshold. Not really the number, but I don't know. With all the appropriate defense and everything, to not get one shot, to almost get one shot. Have enough time to recover. Well, I think I'm done now. Vulnerable damage. Oh yeah.
Much thanks.
Yay. Well, thank you for watching. Doing just fine. So I have 10,000 life when my buff is active. Everything's just fine. Lots of small changes over time. Did a bit of everything today. Wonderful grinding over time. A bit of everything. America style. I'll be doing more of everything. Maybe even starting off with the Undercity again. I'll probably start off with a Nightmare Dungeon to see if I can get the XP buff right away, and then go into. I'll check the map for the Realmwaker. Then go into the Undercity for a bunch of the boss farming. Do that for like an hour. And then do a bunch of boss farming. For a bit. Okay. Get more money again. Get over 1 billion gold. Now I spent a bunch of gold crafting a bunch of stuff earlier. A whole lot of gold. And other supplies. And I re-rolled a bunch of... I re-rolled that item a lot now. But I'm still at 200 plus thousand rawhide and iron chunk. 8.7 thousand bundled herb. 90,000 obducite. So we're in good shape. All my gems are still in low stock. And everything is working out just fine. Give myself that one dungeon. Right there. All junk sigils. Everything's good to go. Just make a bit more of this incense of each type, and then I'll be done with the stream. 10 desert escape, 10 cores of war, and 10 soothing spices. Alright, thank you for watching, everybody. I'll be live tomorrow. Peace out. Like and subscribe. Facebook, YouTube, and X. Don't you know? Like, join the Gooboberti Collective Facebook.